Hence, these are the main questions of the class 12th macroeconomics topics, which is included in the regular exams. This is a very important questions which are included in the exam. So first of all, the first question is the reasoning question based on the domestic nation and national income. So domestic territory, political frontier, ships and aircraft owned and operated by the normal resident between the two or more countries and fishing vessel. These are the domestic territory which is included, and normal resident and the individual firms and whose economic interest lies in that country. So for exceptions are the foreign tourist. So factory income and transfer. Factory income received by the factor of production for the rendering factory services in the production, and transfer income received without rendering any productive services. So second question, only this part is was included in the first domestic and difference between domestic territory and resident for and also this you have to define one by one domestic what is meant by domestic income, and the next one is the national income, and also factory income, transfer income we have explained. So what are the included and what are the excluded items are in the domestic territory and national, which are also included in this notes. So second one is the question is with the difference between the intermediate goods and final goods. So intermediate goods, those goods which are used either in for the resale or for the further production in the same year, and final goods for those which are used either for the consumption or for the investment in the same year. They are neither included in the national income nor in the domestic income. So but final goods are included in the both national and domestic income. They're not intermediate goods. They are not ready for use at the value addition is still possible. So they are ready for use for their final user, or the value addition is not possible. They are still within the production boundary. They are across the boundary, production boundary. In the intermediate good, milk used by the dairy shop, coal used by the factory are example, and the milk purchased by household and corporate purchase for the investment are the example. So this is include the very important question difference between the intermediate and final goods. So the question number 3, so the rules used for the conversion of the aggregate in another aggregate. So gross is greater than the net depreciation, the consumption of the fixed capital. So me you know about the formula of the depreciation. So we have, when we deduct from gross minus net, then the answer is depreciation. In spite of you saying that the uh, gross minus depreciation is equal to net. Yeah. So the national, second one is national is greater than the domestic. So it includes NFIA. NFIA is net factor income from abroad. NFIA is equal to FIA minus FITA, that is from abroad and to abroad. Factory income from abroad minus factory income to abroad. So market price is greater than the factory cost. NIT, net indirect taxes. So net indirect taxes ka formulas are indirect taxes minus subsidy. So it is note it help in the finding solution to the numerical problems. So the next, these are the very important numerical questions are there. The second, the numerical part is NDPFC is equal to income from domestic product including private plus public sector. So when NDPFC, national domestic product from factor cost, is included both private and public sector. So NDPFC is equal to accruing from to the government sector, included the income from property and entrepreneur accruing to the government administration department, plus savings of non-departmental enterprises, and the private income is equal to factory income accruing to the private sector and current transfer NFIA plus NDA and C plus NCT fraud. So per income is equal to private income minus retaining savings minus corporate profit tax. Personal disposable income is equal to per income minus direct personal factor minus miscellaneous. So this is the only first and second chapters, only two second chapter. So in the further videos we have discussed the chapter number 4 and further question. Thank you very much.